Hi guys, Poppy here again with Queer China, and right now I am visiting Chongqing with Amelia. Hey guys. Amelia's been here for almost 2 months, so I'm really excited and we're gonna go explore the city and find out what it's like to live and work here. Woohoo! Woo!
My name is Amelia, I'm 27 and I'm from Ireland.
Ireland, and what brought you from Ireland all the way to China?
I think my home life was just getting a little bit boring. I think I was getting into a bit of a rut at home and I needed some adventure, a challenge.
Out of all the cities, why did you choose Chongqing? Because I don't think there's a lot of expats here.
There's literally a handful. I think I could count them on my hands.
As you've been showing me around, we haven't seen a single expat, and that's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is. It's really strange, but it's very immersive. Like I feel like I'm in China rather than Beijing or Shanghai, where there are like thousands and thousands of expats from all over the world. But here, it's definitely a little bit more. It's unique. Definitely unique. It's a unique city. Yeah. So I was given a choice of about 5 cities to live in. I looked at Beijing, but it was a wee bit grey for me. Not a lot of green, not a lot of like nature or anything. And Chongqing is tons of nature. It has absolutely tons.
I've noticed that. Like, I didn't expect a city like this to be so green.
Yeah.
And everywhere we've gone to, what was that park we went to?
Ealing Park.
Ealing Park.
Yeah.
So green,
Yeah,
so
it's
beautiful.
really pretty.
Do you go there a lot?
It's an easy walk, it's an easy hike, so I would sometimes go up there, but I bring anybody who visits the city up because it's so beautiful. The city itself is placed in the middle of the mountains, so there's just mountains surrounding the city on all sides. So really every week I have a group of friends now in the city, thankfully. We go hiking every Tuesday.
Nice.
And then we'll go out for like food afterwards and a few drinks and things like that in the city, so it's been a really good experience so far.
And what do you think about the hiking here? Like, how are the hikes?
Really good, yeah. They're really varied, so if you want a long hike, if you want a 4-hour hike or a 5-hour hike, you can definitely find that. But if you just want to go for maybe more of a day out, a walk in the gardens, there's plenty of parks and viewpoints that you can walk up to. Like the viewpoints are pretty easy to get to and they're not too difficult. So.
And are these hikes very far outside the city?
No, they're
very close.
2 tube stops from my house is the really nice one that
so you
I
can
went
go
to.
hiking all the time. Well, then I guess that's what you do.
Yeah, you can go further outside the city. If you want to get a train or a bus, you can go to Wulong.
Yeah, that looks great.
I am like really excited to visit. I really wanted to go. And you have the Avatar Mountains are pretty close, which I feel pretty lucky about that. You're right beside Chengdu as well, so if anybody likes pandas.
Yeah,
like you can
definitely go see the pandas.
Yeah, Sachiko.
Sachiko. Whatever.
Anyway, it's like a touristy area, but it is for Chinese tourists. So for me, it's still really authentic, and it's definitely weird and wonderful things. Like there's everything. It includes,
Yeah, it does have a lot of weird things. We tried some interesting street food. It's a marshmallow wrapped around ice cream and then burned.
Really strange street food, like fish and squid. There's chicken feet.
Everything you can imagine is probably in this old town. I thought it was cool. It started off big.
Yeah, and it gets smaller and smaller as you
more
walk.
Narrow.
Yeah, there's a place called the Expo Gardens that's quite north, and it is really pretty. It's huge though, so you could go the whole day and maybe only see a third of the park. There's lakes. There are
mountains,
kind of some
viewpoints. It was really green.
Statues,
yeah.
There's like older building, really beautiful.
And not a lot of people. The other thing is we're in Sichuan province, and Sichuan province is known for very spicy food. So what do you think about that? Do you like spicy food?
I absolutely hate spicy
food. You hate spicy food?
Yeah, I really hate spicy food. Yeah.
What did you think about your first Hotpot experience?
I like the idea of Hotpot. I think visually it's kind of cool. Physically, it's very hot. It's nice. It's a nice social thing to do, and it's really nice to be a part of that and to experience it. If you like spicy food, you'll really enjoy it. Like, you will really enjoy it. I personally, I enjoy the social aspect of it, not so much the food, because I can't deal with spice very well.
I can't believe you didn't know this, but when we were at Hotpot, you can order basically a 2 hot pot. So they cut it in half, and on one side is the spicy, on the other side you get non-spicy. It was called bacteria soup, according to our translation. It's okay, you can leave it in the bacteria, unless you want it all hot.
The bacteria.
That's what it's called. It's called the bacteria. Spicy and bacteria. But it's mushroom soup, so it can kind of give you that, you know, break, which you discovered yesterday.
Literally found this out last night.
So they have given you what?
Yogurt.
Some yogurt to help with the spice.
Yeah. Very excited. I learned booyah.
Oh yeah,
no
booyah.
want.
Or booyala, no spice.
Booyala.
That's something you should learn in Sichuan province.
Yeah.
Booyala.
It won't work though.
It won't work?
No.
They'll still put a little?
You will always have spice. Like, you might say no spice, you will get spice. It's not optional. You might get less spice, but it will be spicy. And
so do you think people need to like spicy food if they're going to move to Chongqing?
well, I didn't like spicy food, so I don't want to put people off. So if you don't like spicy food, there are other options. There's some Western restaurants. And,
I mean, we're at a cafe right now.
Yeah,
that's a
and it's
Western
nice.
cafe. You can get waffles. You can
Yeah,
get you got
coffee,
a fruit platter.
fruit,
So
yeah.
you can find other
Definitely,
stuff.
yeah. There's 2 quite famous Irish bars in Chongqing that I've been to, and they're really good. Like, I really like the bars, but they serve Mexican food. So
Well, that's awesome.
yeah, so it's like an Irish bar with Mexican food.
It is very odd, though.
Yeah, it's a bizarre kind of combination, but it works really well.
This is what happens when you live in China. When you see Mexican food, you have to take a picture of it. I'm not joking. This is seriously like the best cocktail I've had in all of China. We like it so much that we came back here a second time. And it was a beautiful view. I felt like the view was like the Eiffel Tower in the background.
It's a really nice area. That's just like right beside the river. You can see the bridges, you can see the skyline. And I love the way the buildings at night are really like lit up. It's kind of like Shanghai. It's a combination of Shanghai and San Francisco or something. I feel like that's kind of maybe...
And then below they had that walking streets.
Yeah,
It's really cool.
It's really cool. It's kind of like a version of an old town, a wee bit more touristy and more geared towards drinks and dinner, I think, than street food and...
Well, we tried some street food that we're not a huge fan of.
No.
Honestly, I think it was cereal that they put in dry ice.
Kind of like a massive Rice Krispie, frozen.
Frozen in dry ice.
Yeah.
But it was painful.
Yeah. My teeth were really sore. Like, it was like behind my teeth.
I felt like helium was being shoved up my mouth.
I was slightly worried about it when I was coming down from Beijing after training. I realized that it was only me and one other person coming to this city, and it is such a big city. I was a wee bit confused about why that was, and when I got here I realized obviously that there are very limited expats.
Yeah.
So I actually met a group of friends on Instagram.
Yeah, I do that as
really
well.
weird.
I meet people on Instagram.
Yeah, so I was like, am I weird? Like, is this a kind of a weird thing to do? Talking about work, the turnover of staff in Chongqing is very low because people come maybe for the expectation of staying a year and they end up staying maybe 3 years or 4 years. A lot of people have
So
met
if you come here, you might never leave.
Yeah, it seems to be one of those things. Most of the people I work with are married and they have kids and they've lived here maybe 3-4 years or something, or they're in relationships, or it tends to be a city where people almost settle down, and maybe that's something to do with it being so beautiful.
And you were telling me that specifically Chongqing, you guys are a bit understaffed, right?
Yeah, we are incredibly understaffed at the moment.
So
I have no idea why.
So this would definitely be the place to apply because you'll
Please,
likely get the job.
Please, I will be your best friend. I swear. I will take you to KTV. I will take you hiking.
You'll show everyone around.
Honestly, yeah, please.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed.
If you have any questions about living or working in China, please reach out. My name is Amelia.
And my name's Poppy, and you're watching Career China. Make sure to subscribe if you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the section below, and we'll see you somewhere else in China. Okay, bye! Bye!